In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to use Trello for project management and why I think it's one of the best tools that you can take advantage of if you're running a business, you want to manage your team or get things done in a more efficient way for your own personal life. Trello is great for that. So I'm going to be explaining exactly how you can use Trello to do all of this good stuff. So with all that being said, let's just get straight into the video. So once you go to Trello.com, you'll be on this page and then you'll need to create your own Trello account. So to do that, you tap on the sign up button on the far right hand side over there. Now you'll be on this page and you have a couple of options. You can sign up for your account using your email, or you can continue with Google, continue with Microsoft, or if you're on an Apple device, continue with Apple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with an email address. So I'll just go ahead and enter in my information and then you would tap on continue. So the next step would be to enter in your name. And then you want to create a password. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Once you've done that, click on sign up. Okay, so once you've created your account, you'll be onto this page. And as you can see at the top, there's a yellow bar and it says, please confirm your email in the next 14 days. So you'll just have to go to your email and click a link that Trello have sent you to confirm your email address so they know it's you. And now you will need to fill in this information. So you want to name your team. So I create a lot of YouTube videos. So I would like something to manage my YouTube video workflow. So I'm just going to type in digital unraveled workflow. And then you want to select your team type. So you'll just select the category. Now I'll just select other. And now if you want to go ahead and add some team members, you can do that directly from here by simply entering their email addresses. I won't be doing that for this video. I'll just click on continue. And now they have different plans that you can go ahead and use. Now what I use is simply the free plan. So all I need to do is scroll down and there you can see it says start without business class. Click on that. And it says nice work. Digital unraveled workflow is ready for action. So you click on let's go. So once you've done all that, you'll be onto this page. And I'll just explain a little bit about more what is on screen. So if you can see on the far left hand corner of the screen at the top is a little home button. If you click on the home button, that's going to take you to the page where you can start creating different boards. Now how Trello works is they have boards, and then in those boards they have lists, and then in those different lists you can have different cards that you can go ahead and use for those specific lists. So let me show you how all of that works by creating a board first. So since I'm not working with a team right now, you can see it says personal boards. Then you would click on create a new board, and you can always add team members to your board later on when you decide to do that. So you'll need to give your board a title. So the title I'll use for this board is video workflow. And now you can see on the right of that, you can choose between different background images. What I like to do is just use a simple solid color. So I'll just select that blue right there. That looks good to me. And then you click on the green, create a board. Now, once you verify your email address, this yellow bar at the top is going to disappear. But since I'm not going to go ahead and go to my email now, it's going to be in the video. So apologies for that. Now you can see this is the main area for your Trello board. And in the Trello board, you have these different lists, and in these different lists you have cards. So to start off, when you first get onto this page, you want to go ahead and rename your lists. So the first one can be something like to-do list. The second one can be in progress, and you can go ahead and create another list by clicking on the add another list, and then I'll type in review. And I'm going to keep things nice and simple because that's how I like to do things. Now you can see that the in review is kind of out of place. It's after the done. So to move it around, you just long press on it and then you can move it around to wherever you would like that. So we have our to-do list, and then we have the things that are in progress, and then the things that are in review, and then finally all the tasks that are done. So to start using this, you would go ahead and add different cards to these specific lists. Now, because this is my YouTube workflow, I have various things that I need to do with my YouTube channel, so I can include those as cards within my Trello list. So some things that I would need to do for my YouTube channel is record videos. So record video, then edit video, then I have to watch my video back to make sure that it's all good. I have to create thumbnails for my videos, and I have to write a description for all my YouTube videos. So I've added some cards to that to-do list. So let's have a look at the first card that I added to that list, which is record a video. And I'm recording a video right now. So what I'll do is I'll long press on that with my mouse, and then I'll move it, and you can move it to anywhere you would like. I would move it to in progress. And now I know that I'm busy recording a video. And if I have team members working with me on this Trello board, they know I'm in progress of recording a video. And then once the video is done, I can move it to in review, and then I can review the video that I just recorded. And then finally, when everything's all set to go, I can move it to done. Now what I like to do also with these different cards within the list is I like to give them color tags. So if I go ahead and click on this card, it's going to open up a different window where I can do various things. I can give this a description. So let's say this is the how to use Trello video. That's my description. I click on save, and you can add comments if you have different team members, and I'll go ahead and show you how you can add team members later on in the video. Now if you go ahead and look on the right hand side of that, you have different things that you can add to this card. So let's say I'm working on this video with a specific team member and I want to work with them in this Trello board. I click on members, and then I can go ahead and add the team members that I added via the email address that we talked about in the beginning of the video. Then what I like to do is I like to give them labels so I know visually what is going on. When something is complete, I like to give it a green label, and when it's incomplete, I like to give it a red label. But let's just go ahead and see what the green label looks like, so you can see the green label and what it looks like. Now you can add more than one label to a specific card. So let's say I created the description as well for this video, and I like to give all my descriptions a purple tag, so I know I've created my description for that specific video. And then I would obviously move description to done as well, because I've done the description. Let's go back into that menu, and you can see the next one there is checklist. You can add a checklist to this. So if there's more things that are involved with this video, like set up studio, if you have to move to a different location, go to location, anything like that, then you can see you have boxes on the left of them. If you click on the boxes, you can see that it now says I'm 50% done with this specific checklist. If I click on the next one, I'm 100% complete with that checklist. And if you want to give your card a due date, let's say for example this video needs to be done by Friday at 7 p.m. and you can set a due date reminder. So if you click on that, you'll get a drop down menu, and you can go at time of date, 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before, and so on. What I like to do is just put on 1 day before, like it's on the default, and then you can click on save. Now if you would like to add an image to this card, you can do that by clicking on attachment, and you can add an image from your computer or any one of these options. You just click on attach and find the file. If you're doing it from your computer, which is quite honestly the easiest, then you upload your image to that Trello list. So that covers what you most likely will be making use of the most when it comes to this menu. So we can exit out of here. And now at the top, next to the home button, it says boards. If you click on boards, it's going to show you all your boards that you have underneath this specific account of yours with Trello. So since I just created this account, I only have this one board called video workflow under my digital unraveled Trello board. So if I go back to the home page now, I'll show you what you can do with your different teams. So you can see it says teams and then digital unraveled workflow. So I'm going to be working on that workflow with a team in the future. So you can click on the drop down, and then you have a getting started. Then you can go through this checklist, create your team, add a board to your team. So a specific board for your team, which we did. Then you can invite your team members by clicking on invite, and all you would need to do to invite a team member is enter in their email address and then click on invite to team. They'll be sent an email. If they accept it, they'll now be on your team. So that's how you invite team members. And then you can also connect different apps to your Trello board, and you can explore automations. I'll be making separate videos on those, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you go ahead and click on your boards for your team underneath here, you can see I have my video workflow board that we just talked about and went over now. If I go ahead and click on it, and now the next thing here is very important, where it says team visible. If you go ahead and click on that, you can see it's set to team. So all members of the Digital Unraveled workflow team can see and edit this board. Now, the next option there is public, which I don't recommend you do, because then anyone on the internet who's using Google or any other search engine can find this board. So I recommend either making it private or only for your team. So since this is a team board, I'll select team. And then the last option over here is the butler feature, which is basically an automated kind of system that helps you organize and get things done in a more efficient way. I need to actually verify my email address to show you that, so I'll be making a video on that separately. But that's basically how to use Trello for project management in a nutshell. If you got some value out of this video, then don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing, because I'm uploading simple how-to tutorials that anyone can follow every single day on this channel. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.